How you doing? How you doing? I don't even know if I can upload this to my YouTube because this computer is so strange that it doesn't always upload. It's so crazy. But how you doing? Oh boy. For 2 days I've been having vertigo really bad. I think I have an ear infection. Um, I haven't been able to get to the doctor. There's tons of reasons why. Um, right now I don't feel as bad. I don't know what's going on, and it's really getting on my nerves. So I haven't been around much. I'm sorry about that. I missed my comments and stuff, and then, you can get down on yourself and everything. I feel like crap right now, but not as bad as I was. But I saw this video on Bestie, Bestie. It's this YouTube, you know, thing, video, whatever. And they're saying 10 things that you should never tell people. And really kind of got on my nerves because I wrote them down. But when you deal with like a narcissistic person or somebody who is really rotten to you, you, you know what I mean? I mean, then these just don't apply to you. Like, I realize that you should never tell people certain things. And there's a lot of things that I realized I couldn't tell people. But this list, I'll read them off real quick. What you should never tell people: your biggest goals, your good deeds, your personal life, your wealth, life philosophy, family problems, other people's secrets, fears and weaknesses, resentment about the past, and your talents. Now, like, I don't agree. I don't agree. And I find myself, this is what I do, and YouTube, something will pop up, and I'll play it. And I find myself getting peed off because I just don't agree. So, what's wrong with me? Like, okay, your biggest goals. All right, to me, here's how I would take it. You could go on there and watch it. Well, no, wait. The the ten the 10 most things you shouldn't tell people. It's on Bestie, whatever. I think that's the title. Okay, your biggest goals. Like, to me, I wouldn't really tell people my biggest goals a lot because then I'll be afraid that they would steal them. You know, well, just to certain people. So that's what I'm saying. When they do these videos, I really believe that they should sit and tell you, you know, if you're living a different life, different than most, these may not apply to you. They should put a warning on the label. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, I wouldn't tell certain people my biggest goals. All right, especially my family. I don't know. Okay, good deeds. Okay, like I believe you shouldn't tell people your good deeds anyway, because you know it makes other people feel bad that they can't do it, and I see that a lot on Facebook. All this good stuff that they did for everybody, and then if you come from a lifestyle that you haven't been able to do that, you know, forget it. You're gonna feel like a piece of junk today. Okay, don't tell them about your personal life. Well, that's kind of strange because, like, my whole life, I've always kept quiet and I've never said anything about things. And I thought that was the right way to do it. But later on, as things got worse with my family, you know, no, I'm not telling anybody nothing. I'm sitting here trying to be a good person, and then they're going around and telling the whole world things and making up lies. Okay, so personal life, I had to come tell people about my personal life. So, because you just do. I mean, you got to let people know what's going on. And that took me forever, because they're thinking everything's fine when it's not. And then these other people are going and lying about you, but you're not supposed to talk about it. I mean, I don't know if personal life how. Like, you know, they're just basic on this thing, but it just pissed me off. Your wealth. Don't talk about your wealth. Well, I wouldn't do that anyway. I mean, I wouldn't. I see that a lot on Facebook too. People about how they go out to eat and they're showing their plate of food all the time, and their in-ground pools and their new job they got and their car and taking pictures and everything. I mean, that is in a way showing your wealth. I mean, maybe it bothers me more because I've never been wealthy and I don't believe I ever will be. And if I ever can be, which it doesn't seem, but you know, I sure as heck don't hope that I'm bragging about it. So, your wealth, your life philosophy. Now, I really don't know what my life philosophy is, but the thing is that I have to tell people about my life, because when I have an autistic son, I mean, I don't really know what they mean about philosophy. Like, what I mean, my life philosophy, like how I believe in everything. Well, I mean, well, I certainly am gonna do because I'm in a situation that's different from a lot of people, and my life philosophy is a lot different than theirs. So if they come to me and telling me like their things, you know, I guess I would just defend myself. I don't know. I don't know. And family problems. Don't talk about family problems, eh? Well, that's interesting. That goes with the personal life and the family problems. The personal life thing and the family problems, I already said. But I mean, I had to tell people about my family problems because people are going to lying about me and saying things that weren't true. And they're the ones by going to spread their lies that made me have to go talk about my family problems. Now, I'm not going to sit there when somebody lies about me and not defend myself and everything else. And if family problems come into it, well, I am doing it. Well, then I'm sorry. They should have went out. They shouldn't have went out and lied first, and then the family problems wouldn't have brought to the surface. Other people's secrets. It said there's exceptions though. Like if it's life threatening. No, I don't go share other people's secrets. That's not one thing. So that I do agree with. Which ones do I do agree with? Halfway the biggest goals, the good deeds pretty much. Personal life I don't agree with. Your wealth I do agree with. Life philosophy I don't think I agree with that. Family problems I don't agree with that. Other people's secrets I do agree not to share them unless it is very important. I do. So fears and weaknesses. Um, they said because people enjoy when you have fears and weaknesses. Well, I've learned that narcissistic people are terrible, and they just so much enjoy it. And I came in my life where I was like, wow, I was having problems and stuff, and I was like talking about them, and boy, they couldn't be more happier. You could just tell. You could just tell it made them feel better because I was doing so bad. It's so crazy. So I guess I do agree with that one. Resentment about the past. Now I don't believe that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10. Resentment about the past. I don't agree with that because like I have resentment. I have family problems. I have my personal life all messed up because of it. I don't have wealth. I don't share other people's secrets. I don't brag about my good deeds or my biggest goals. You know, but resentment about the past. I'm being honest. I do have a lot of resentment. Um, I think people are wrong in what they do, and I'm going to speak it. I'm sorry. So I just don't agree with it. that says your talents, so you shouldn't discuss your talents. Now, to me, I only believe that halfway, so I'm not going to put, I actually don't believe that. So, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Hold on, let me do. Biggest goals, good deeds, your wealth. No, I circled fears and weaknesses, and I shouldn't have done that. I don't agree with that. So it's there. So, resentment, I don't agree. Your talents, I kind of don't agree. That's a half and half. So pretty much, I'll agree with 4 of the things on this bestie site. Biggest goals, good deeds, your wealth, and that's really only 3. I'm trying to figure it out. I was going to say as I'm on the phone with you. But I think we have to, because when you're up against narcissistic people and people that are screwing you over, or like, you know, I've heard people going through things and everything, and then we can't just keep quiet. Like your talents, I think that's pretty cool when we share the talents. You know, only to a certain point. Like, okay, we make jewelry, we're doing things. I make these necklaces, and so does paintings. I think that's kind of cool because we all know who we are, and we're trying to just feel good about ourselves and everything. So, but I guess on the other hand, I mean, to me, you just really have to decipher when and when not to share these 10 things. But if you went by it by, you know, a set in place, true thing, I don't agree with only but 3 for sure, and 2 of them only half. So here they are again. Biggest goals, good deeds, personal life, your wealth, life philosophy, family problems, other people's secrets, fears and weaknesses. I just made a video the other day about what I'm afraid of. Resentment about the past, and your talents. So pretty much it's 3 I believe in. Your biggest goals, good deeds, and wealth. Those are the 3 that I would believe in, and I wouldn't believe in the rest. So maybe 1 or 2 half and half, but because when you're dealing with certain people that they're terrible. Okay, so then I asked myself, because since I don't agree with a lot of the things I watch, then I asked myself, like, am I crazy? Why don't I agree with them? You know, they put these things out there. They're like these big YouTube things that are just like so popular, where they have like 2 million subscribers. I don't know how many they got on there. But then people think that, you know, we're supposed to believe that, and I'm sorry, I don't think we should. So that video really bothered me. It popped up in my recommendations, and I watched it, and I don't agree with it. I hope you're all having a good day. I don't know how I'm going to feel later. I just don't feel too well. I got to get to a doctor. Like both my ears, like underneath, feel funny and stuff. And I'm trying to see if I can feel better. But then, you know, you think you feel good for a little while, and all of a sudden, boom, you don't. So that's I'm kind of worried about. But in the meantime, take care, and thanks for listening. And I don't know, just know that if you disagree with things, that I'm with you. So I don't know what to do about it. Have a great day. Sorry, I always look down. I don't really look at the camera. All right, bye-bye. Thank you.